Previously on my World Cup videos, we were looking at the first two match days of the fourth round in North American qualifying, including this stunning goal from Corona of Mexico. This time it's back to the second round of Africa for 7 more ties, starting with the 2010 host South Africa as they took on Angola at the Estadio Nacional de Mbaka in Benguela. It only took 2 minutes for us to get our first goal, Gelson giving Angola the lead, and some cracking dance moves. South Africa got back into the game on 13 minutes, one Ranty brought the game level. Not long later, South Africa turned the game on its head, taking the lead on 20 minutes with a goal from Gabuza. We had to wait until the second half for the next bit of action, and South Africa gained themselves a penalty with 10 minutes left to play. Jali converted the spot kick to send the away fans home happy with a 3-1 final score. The second leg took place 4 days later at the Moses Mabhid Stadium in Durban. There was one goal and it was scored by Angola, Manucho Diniz. Unfortunately, it was in his own goal on 66 minutes. South Africa win 1-0 on the day and 4-1 on aggregate. We almost had the shock of the round at the Stade Said Mohamed Sheikh in Metsamiuli as Comoros took on Ghana. In the 82nd minute, the Comoros had the ball in the back of the net. Unfortunately though, there was a foul or an offside in there somewhere and the goal was disallowed. And in a moment, you can see the exact moment his heart breaks. Right there. So, with the final score being 0-0 there, Ghana had to save themselves from embarrassment at the Baba Yara Stadium in Kumasi in the second leg. They managed this stunning free kick from Wakasa on 18 minutes to open the scoring, and then double their lead on 85 minutes with a goal from Jordan Ayew. The final score was 2-0, which was also the aggregate score. Finding themselves in a similar situation was Nigeria when they took on Swaziland at the Samholo National Stadium in Lubamba. Weird bit to start with, but unfortunately the game was 0-0. And so we moved on to the second leg at the Adekiye Adismaka Stadium in Port Harcourt, which, apologies to my eagle-eyed viewers, I said was in Sierra Leone a few videos back. It's not, it's in Nigeria. Just like Ghana, Nigeria opened the scoring with a great free kick scored by Moses Daddy Simon on 51 minutes. They then doubled their lead on 87 minutes through Ambrose, and then the Nigerian fans went mental at the end as they won 2-0 just like Ghana. It's all the same. Next to the Stade Omnisport's Idris Muhammad Oya in N'Djamena as Chad pulled off the actual shock of the round when Undersell scored on 73 minutes to give them a 1-0 first leg lead over African giants Egypt. Egypt went about rectifying this result at the Borg El Arab Stadium in Alexandria quickly, and in the 5th minute they took the lead with a goal from El Neni. Five minutes later and they'd already reversed the aggregate scoreline with a great header from Saeed. The excitable Egyptian commentators were given a first half feast of goals as Hassan Magoub made it 3-0 on 36 minutes. And Egypt's demolition derby was complete on 40 minutes when Hassan Magoub headed in his second of the game to make it 4-0 and 4-1 on aggregate. Morocco took on Equatorial Guinea at the Stade Adrar in Agadir, and Morocco, despite a noticeable skip in action, took the lead on 30 minutes with a goal from El Arabi. In the second half, Morocco had another chance, El Arabi unselfishly setting up Bamu to make it 2-0 on 66 minutes, and he did some nice flips as we moved on to the second leg, which took place at the Estadio de Bata in Bata. Equatorial Guinea took the lead on 14 minutes with a very well worked set-piece goal from Rui, and he waved his arms in celebration, trying to get the crowd into it, but unfortunately Equatorial Guinea couldn't get back into it. They only won 1-0, they lost 2-1 on aggregate. After knocking out the Central African Republic, Madagascar now took on Senegal at the Mahamasina Municipal Stadium in Antananarivo, and they went the right way about it. Andrea Sima scoring on 27 minutes to give them the lead, and then Rakoto Haramalala pounced on a loose ball to give them a 2-0 lead on 59 minutes. In the 71st minute, Senegal pulled one back with a goal from Diouf. Sadio Mane fired home on 81 minutes to complete Senegal's comeback. The final score, Madagascar 2, Senegal 2. The second leg took place at the Stade Léopold Sédar Senghor in Dakar, and Senegal opened the scoring after a bit of bumbling with a goal from Kouyaté on 20 minutes. The lead was doubled on 53 minutes when Konaté got on the end of this pass. And on 82 minutes, Mame Biram Diouf beat the Madagascar offside trap to fire home and give them a 3-0 win, 5-2 on aggregate. The Addis Ababa Stadium in Addis Ababa hosted the first leg of the last tie of this video, Ethiopia versus Congo, and in the 41st minute, Ethiopia took the lead with a goal from Gitane. Congo had time before half-time to get an equaliser, and on 43 minutes, Bafuma scored to make it 1-1. Congo then took the lead in the second half with a goal from Ondama, poking past the keeper on 63 minutes.
Oh là là, c'est offense, c'est le deuxième but des Diables Rouges. Oh là là.
The wonderfully named Ndinga scored Congo's third goal on 75 minutes. Then, in the 81st minute, after some bad defending from Ethiopia, Congo were 4-1 ahead thanks to a goal from Binguila.
La frappe au fond de filet. Oh là là. 4 buts à 1 pour les Diables Rouges du Congo.
Ethiopia got themselves a little bit back into the match on 82 minutes through a goal from Fakadu, though you have to squint to see it, I think. Now they zoom in. Ethiopia somehow managed to finish the game only a single goal behind, after Shimelis capitalised on Congo's bad defending this time to score in injury time. Final score, 4-3 to Congo. And so the second leg took place at the Stade Alphonse Masemba Debat in Brazzaville, and once again Ethiopia opened the scoring, and once again it was Gitanya who scored on 28 minutes to tie up the scoreline on aggregate to 4-4. Congo woke up in the second half, and on 48 minutes, Nganga scored this free kick to make it 1-1 and get back in the lead on aggregate. With the score like this, Ethiopia needed 2 more goals to progress. They didn't get them. Instead, Bafuma fired through a group of defenders on 53 minutes to get Congo second. And that is how the game finished. 2-1 to Congo. The final score on aggregate was Congo 6, Ethiopia 4. And that is that for another video. We've still got 6 games left in the second round in Africa's qualifying, plus South American qualifying to come. Like and subscribe!